All right, Shalom. Call all you how about Shem Shah. Shalom to the left. Just a quick video. I'm gonna split this video up and do a follow-up video because for some reason I recorded it the previous time. Shit was glitching or whatever happened. So just going in on some notes that I had queued up and happened to see Esau and the true character. Now we're gonna get back to the basics on certain scriptures right now because Esau is being exposed around the earth. People are realizing who's causing all the mischief, who's behind a lot of the shit. And that's why prophecy is coming to pass. These nations ganging up and they're going to get ready to do what they do over here in Babylon. And it's all starting with the stuff that's going on across seas. Now, this picture right here, you got a guy, he's a football player. So he's a highly skilled huntsman and considers it one of his favorite hobbies. So let's go to the scripture. Let's see what Esau do. Book of Genesis chapter 25 verse 27 says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And that still goes on to this day. Esau loved to hunt. Our people mess with hunting a little bit. Some do it for sport or whatever, or just to get food. But Esau don't like to do it just for food. Esau just do it just to kill some shit. That's just how they get down. That's in their spirit. They've been doing the same thing since way back then. Same thing with our people, primarily the men. We can chill. We ain't gotta do all that extra shit. Have a little barbecue, family get together, whatever. Deal with your woman or deal with your women if you have women. Our people still build tents when they have a family get together, whether it be Thanksgiving or Memorial Day or Labor Day, whatever little shit our people be trying to celebrate. They still like to dwell in them tents. And now I'm thinking about it. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always build tents when I was a kid. Never really knew why, but it was just in my spirit to build tents. And that's our people. Now, right now, you have stuff going on across seas, but I'm going to do a follow-up video on that. But before I get into it, I just want to put a few more precepts about Esau own blessings being his demise. So let me get that real quick. Hold on. Book of Genesis chapter 27 verse 40. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from out thy neck. But Esau hasn't done that. It created a mental yoke, so like a spiritual yoke, a financial yoke, all type of discouraging yokes Esau don't put out in society. And these devils, they knew about these prophecies. They knew they at a point in time was to let these people go to their proper land, do what they do, and we go do what we do. Well, Esau want to keep it going, so that's why the prophecies coming to pass, and part of the prophecies is them tasting their own judgment, getting put in captivity. Like the scripture mentioned, those who lead in captivity should go into captivity. Those who kill with the sword should be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And we got to remain patient because the Most High got them set up perfect. You can read the scriptures and you see what's going on in the world. The Most High got them set up perfect. He literally created them to show his power, for a learning example of what not to do. He allowed them to create certain weaponry, which I'm going to get in that on another video. Create certain weaponry to wipe themselves out. And they still living by this method and this way today, by the sword. They got the fatness of the land. Read on some more. In verse 39 it said, Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven above. And Esau always trying to go up into space and get shit, meteorites and shit. Talking about probing asteroids. And they like to go around the earth. gathering up the resources. And if they don't gather it up, since they live by the sword, they wait for somebody else to gather it up, and then they find out about it, and oh shit, they got a gold mine over there, they got a copper mine, they got uranium, they got lithium, or whatever they got. And then they send that sword over there, they send that military over there. Now, this is other video I got queued up. Let me go to it real quick. Got this guy right here, he always be making a lot of controversial stuff. He getting no amulet. Turn my volume up. See, look, this devil right here, bringing up the Balfour Declaration, certain stuff got signed into place because for a long period of time, a lot of heathens been trying to fight to get that land too. A lot of people always is going to war with them heathens. Look all the way back to Moses and Aaron, Amalek, with David versus Goliath, how people versus the Canaanites. Other different accounts. I'm just thinking of something off the top of the head real quick. How people always been going to war with these devils, and Esau been trying to cover up who was who and try to parade around like they're somebody. But what does the scripture say about that? Revelation 2:9 says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, thou art rich. Now the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. They just so happen the places that they go to worship are in synagogues. Just so happen they the main people that call themselves that on this earth and are not though. That's why they add the ish on there. The ish is a suffix meaning like, not actual. Go to verse 9 in the book of Revelation chapter 3. It says, behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and know that I have loved thee. So, like the scripture mentioned, Jacob have I loved, Esau I hated. If the Most High love us, and he allow us to go through this type of stuff, imagine what he gonna do to who he hated. That's a whole nother scenario, man. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to rush this out. It's edifying. Call all y'all about